Hi, my name is Carlucci with Gustan Cho Associates. I'm going to talk to you today about some problems I'm having lately with customers, and people have to understand, it's really hard to understand for customers, and I don't blame them, about money used for closing. First of all, what just happened to me this week is a client had a UTMA account, UTMA account. It's something she created for her child 7 years ago, and she didn't realize that it was protected by law. So she put her divorce money in there, and now she can't use it for the down payment. It is protected. It's the child's money when he turns 18. It's a custodial account, so you cannot have custodial accounts as assets. So today I'm talking about what assets are allowed to be used for mortgages. So what we do is we ask for 2 months bank statements. And in those bank statements, the underwriter is going to take a fine-tooth comb and he's going to look at every deposit that is made. If it's not payroll, if it's not from the IRS, they're going to question it. So if you get an IRS refund, they're not going to question it. If they see your payroll check, they're going to see that that's good. Now, if you sell a car, that's acceptable only if you get a check from the person who bought the car, proof of a bill of sale, title transfer, Kelley Blue Book value of the car. So it's not that easy to just sell a car. Don't take cash from the buyer of your car. You got to get a check so they can verify it. So remember, so the sale of a car is okay if you do it right. If you are scared that the whole world's going to end and you pull out $20,000 out of your bank and then a week later you put $20,000 back in, I can't use it. You turn that money into cash. So people get really mad at me and they say, what are you talking about? We can paper trail it. Can't use it. I've had bartenders that earn tips as cash. Can't use it. Cash is not king in the mortgage business. So remember that. They terrorize your bank deposits. Now, when they go through there and they find cash deposits that you put it from your safe into your bank account, they're going to subtract that. So if your balance is $4,000 and you have a $5,000 cash deposit, you now have negative $1,000 because they're going to back that out. So be very careful with cash. Do not put cash in your bank. I had a customer last week write an earnest money check. He put cash in his bank and then wrote the earnest money check. We have to give that money. We have to get that money back from the realtor on the listing side. And now he has to write a new check from a clean bank account. We have to throw that bank account away. It's very complicated when it comes to cash. So just remember that. I'm going to keep saying cash is not king. Other acceptable sources, we talked about IRS refund, your payroll check. You can get gift funds. Now the gift funds have to be through a process. If you're doing an FHA loan, they're going to want to see the donor's account to make sure you're not giving them cash and then writing a check out of their account. So make sure that cash is never good. You can't even put it in their donor's account and they can't give it back to you. So don't do that. But gift funds are acceptable, IRS refunds, payroll, selling a car. So remember, every time they look at a deposit and if you go through a bank account and you can't verify it, verifying it means provide a copy of the check, a letter explaining what it was from, and then the underwriter is going to determine it. If your friend Zelled you $300, they'll probably let that slide. If they Zell you $2,000, they're not going to let that slide. You got a lot of Zell deposits, that could be a problem. Gambling winnings can be a problem unless you're a professional gambler and you report on your tax returns and it comes from a casino, you might be okay. But as long as you have a little slip where you're going to pay the 1099 on it, we can use the gambling funds, but in some cases you can't. So remember, when you have funds for closing, please talk to your loan officer about where they're coming from, because sometimes we miss it. We don't realize it until the underwriter combs through it and finds it. So when you have money for a closing and you think you're questioning it, please talk to your loan officer, make sure it's verifiable. So this is, I guess, there's a lot of different other available sources. I can't think of them right now, but give us a call if you have any questions about, can I use this money as assets for a closing? But remember, underwriters are very tough on this. Don't think that you can use anything you want. And believe me, I feel like I'm a jerk sometimes because people are saying, why can't I use this? And it's just the rules of the road. It's not that anybody's a jerk. Someone upstairs made these rules and we have to abide by them. So give us a call. My name's Carlucci. My phone number is 630-915-7550. Give us a call. Thank you. That was weird. I was hearing my lungs collapse. I'm gonna do another video. So the ones that are in squares,